It's just gonna be a really cozy home vlog. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our major life makeover part 2. So I am turning 28 in just a couple of weeks. Like, it's literally coming up so close. It's actually 2 weeks from yesterday. That scares me, but I have been on a little mission to give my life just kind of a facelift, a makeover before my 28th birthday and leading into the start of year 28 of me on this earth. I just feel like kind of like a mini New Year's. I've just been feeling like I really want to kind of have a glow up and become the best version of myself before my 28th birthday and into the start of my 28th year. I want to feel great and I want to feel amazing and I want to feel inspired and I want to feel like I have some goals and all of that stuff. So that's what this series is all about. And no matter when you're watching this, if your birthday's coming up, if your birthday's not coming up, I feel like we can all do these little things that honestly aren't that deep. It's not about changing who we are. It's not about changing how we look. It's really just about changing how we feel and taking these little easy baby steps that make us feel amazing and make us feel like the best version of ourselves and like we are growing into the best version of ourselves. So that's what we have in store for this video. I'm so happy that you guys are here. If you are new, if this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, my name is Zoe. I'm about to turn 28. I live in Montreal and I just love making videos about lifestyle as well as personal finance, and I love to chat and I love to overshare and just be super honest with you guys. So if that sounds good, I would love for you to check out my other videos, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up whether or not you're new, because it really does support my channel. So like I said, this is part 2. In part 1, we went to IKEA, and today in part 2, we're going to be installing some of those things and really doing the organization part, organizing my desk and organizing my closet. We're also gonna do a nice at-home manicure. But before we get into all of that, I just wanted to have a little tiny life updates chat. How have things been going since the last life makeover video? I also wanna chat with you guys about my new workout routine that has been making me feel so good. So let's go make a matcha and then we'll come back here and get into a little chatty segment. Okay, I have a giant cup of matcha. This should give me all of the energy I need. It's insanely hot. Quick little OOTD moment. These linen pants are from Abercrombie. They're so wide and comfy and cute. This tube top is so old. I've had it for like 5 years. It's from Meshki and I love it. It's like, still feels brand new. And I put on my jewelry for this video. So we have the watch from Rosefield, the tiny chain bracelet is from Majuri, and then the 2 stacking bracelets are from Lisa Goslin. And this necklace is from Majuri as well. Okay, this is really hot. I actually need to put it down. So since the last video, since those little tiny changes that we implemented, the house has already been so much more maintainable in terms of tidiness, and that has been making me feel so good. I work from home. I spend a lot of time at home, and I've always felt that when my physical space is cluttered, like it's not about like necessarily cleanliness, like it's not about like mopping the floors every day, but when there is visible clutter and when the space feels cluttered, my mind feels cluttered, I find it so much more difficult to relax. I find it so much more difficult to be productive. So in the last video, that trip to IKEA was a crucial first step. Now it is time to actually go the step beyond and organize the things we bought from IKEA. Like it's not just about buying the journal, it's about writing in the journal. So it's not just about buying the drawers, it's about organizing the drawers and actually using them. Because for the last week and a bit, I've just been shoving stuff in the drawers. So we're gonna make it really beautiful and organized today. I'm so excited to hang out with you guys and do that. We're also gonna clean up the closet, like I said. It's just gonna be a really cozy home vlog. I don't know if you guys noticed in the first clips from last night, my little hot water bottle. I'm on my period and I'm feeling actually a lot better than yesterday. Sleeping with a hot water bottle, it just, I don't know, it helps so much. But just physically, I'm feeling a little bit more slow, a little bit more lethargic. So I thought it was perfect that we really make this like a cozy at-home vlog instead of like running around and trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. That'll be for the next installment of Life Makeover, because once I get the home part settled, I really do kind of want to work on my insides. And I feel like I've actually been avoiding that. Like I know that I need to, should, want to, whatever, do like a mid-year goals check-in, set some new goals for like my 28th year. But I just haven't really had like productivity and like money and just goals in general. I haven't had that on my mind lately. I've just been feeling very chill and happy and content, and like it's summertime. I don't want to think too deeply about stuff like that. But I also know it's important. So I've been feeling a bit torn. It's not the kind of thing I want to force though. Like I'm not going to force myself to like set some random goals that I don't really care about just to make a video because it's the mid-year. Like it's just not my style. I would love to know how you guys are feeling in that sense. Like, do you feel a pressure to do a mid-year check-in? Do you feel pressure to set goals around your birthday? Let me know. I'm hoping that my motivation and drive to do that comes and then I'll be able to film it, but it's not here yet. So until it comes, we're staying cozy. The last thing I want to talk about before we hop to it is my latest workout routine. So I have gotten back into yoga and it feels so good. It all started because I was looking for something to do. I wanted to do a morning class and I was looking at this yoga studio that's like not really in my neighborhood. It's like in the neighborhood over from me, but it's accessible to me. Anyway, they had a 6 a.m. class and I felt so inspired and I just booked it. Hi guys, I just did something so psychotic and I'm gonna film it because this is some life makeover shit, okay? I just booked I just bought an 8-class like intro pack for this hot yoga studio. It's not really close to my house, but I can walk or I could drive. And the reason I bought it was because I got so excited. They have 6 a.m. classes and 7 a.m. classes. And this is what I've been dreaming of, because a 6 a.m. class, it's like, it's gonna be torture to wake up, but you're done, it's 7 a.m. and you have the whole morning ahead of you. So it's been my dream to find some kind of class here in Montreal that's not in the middle of nowhere that starts at 6 a.m. So I'm going to do hot yoga at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I'm actually scared. I don't know if it's gonna be dark when I wake up, but I just feel like if I could do this once or twice or even get up to like a few times a week, life makeover, life makeover. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go do this. We just did a 6 a.m. yoga class. I don't know what came over me, but yesterday I booked it and today I did it and it felt fantastic. It was really hard. It was really challenging. Like I haven't done yoga in a long time, but it's 7 a.m. Like I think it's like 7:05 right now and I have the whole day ahead of me. I feel so, 7:07. I feel so awake, so alive. I will probably crash later, but I'm so glad I did it. Like I want to do it again tomorrow. So yeah, that was my 6 a.m. yoga experience. I haven't been back since, but I might try and go tomorrow. It was amazing. Like I was just really, really tired for the rest of the day. I ended up buying like 8 classes. It was like an intro trial and I've been going twice a week. And you guys, this is why I wanted to talk about this, because my body has never felt better. Hot yoga just a few times a week. And like, look, okay, I literally just started, but I think prior to this, I went through a phase where I was only doing bar and only doing Pilates. I would run once in a while, and running like sucked, like I hated it. So I added back in the yoga, and I started a new 10K running training plan because I am registered for a 10K run in September. And I kind of had to like have a cold hard truth chat with myself of like, this 10K is not gonna run itself, and I don't want to embarrass I don't want to just show up the day of the 10K and like not be able to finish or hurt myself and literally embarrass myself. So I was like, it's time to start training. That, I think, discipline is something that I've always kind of struggled with, and I'm not super self-disciplined. And I feel like running is a really good test of self-discipline. So I've started that new program. I'm on week 2 now. It's going well. We're gonna run tonight. We have no choice. So going from only doing bar and Pilates, which are a very similar style of workout, it's low impact, it's a little bit stretching, it's very, very toning, it's endurance. Like, I love it. I love bar, I love Pilates, but I do think it's been nice for me to shake things up a little bit, and my body really feels the difference. Like, I was feeling very, very strong just from doing bar and Pilates, but now I feel strong and light. Like, I feel like there's a lightness to me, and I really think that comes from the yoga. And it's only after doing yoga, I think I've been 4 times in total now. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think sometimes we can get caught up in just what's familiar with working out, and we're like, okay, I'm good at this. I know what to do. I know what to expect, but it does feel really nice to get out of your comfort zone and like switch things up a bit. I also feel, and like why I wanted to mention this was, there's this tendency online to be like, I did Pilates for 60 days straight, and like, here's what happened to my body. I lifted weights, I ran. Like, we're all looking for that like one thing that's gonna get us our dream body or gonna get us so strong. And I don't think it's about one thing. I think it can be one thing. Like, if you only like to run, then okay, just run. But I feel like mixing things up is actually so good for us. So that's what I've been doing. I would love to hear from you guys what you think about that. Do you have like one workout that you prefer? Do you like to switch it up? And if you have any tips for running, let me know. Any gear that I need, let me know. Yeah, that's a journey. Oh, my matcha is so good. It's like drinking temperature now. It's perfect. Yes, I'm stalling, okay? Yes, I'm stalling because we have a big job ahead of us. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna show you the first before and after. This is our TV console. It's so beautiful and minimalist on the outside, but it is a freaking clutter box on the inside. Yeah, this is so bad. These 2 areas are mine. This one is JS's. Let's just put him on blast on the internet. This is really bad, but we're not dealing with it today. This is boy stuff. There's literally a PlayStation in there. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years. We live together, and I've never seen him play PlayStation. But we have a PlayStation. We also have 4 decks of cards. 4. A laptop stand. We have Cards Against Humanity. I think we played that once when we had friends over. A DVD. Okay, old Polaroids. I shouldn't go through this stuff. I might like find something I don't want to see. So we're ignoring this one. Okay, back to me. This started with good intentions and ended up just being where I throw things that I don't know where to go. We have cords. This is like my wallet where I keep the stuff that I don't need every single day. It's like my big wallet. I have old phone cases. This is like a memory box for pictures that we've printed out. JS in a waterfall in Hawaii. Oh, good memories. So yeah, this is definitely important. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything out because I wanna get as much stuff out of here and into the drawers as possible. There may even be some stuff that like we can totally declutter here. So I'm gonna take everything out. Oh boy. I have an Indigo gift card. A couple American dollars, an e-reader, this extension cord. These are like cards people have written to me, which are very nice. And I love to keep those because It's like on one hand, it's clutter. And I know Marie Kondo, if you guys are into that, she says like not to hold on to memories and like, I don't know, but I kind of disagree because when I open this up, this is a card from a subscriber, okay? Like I need to keep this forever. A bird feather. A bird feather that I found on the ground. It's so beautiful. And I think I have, oh no, it's the only one I have. This is like a bunch of old jewelry and stuff that I never wear, but I don't know what to do with. Like my old Pandora charm bracelet. I feel like this should actually probably go in my closet instead of out here because this should be for stuff that I access more often. This is my recording microphone that I use very, very rarely. This could probably go under the bed. And then I have some lighting here. So I want to consolidate all of my equipment so that it's all in one place. So I'm going to start an equipment pile. These are good for like on the airplane. Okay, and then this drawer is a little better organized, but not totally. This is where I keep a lot of my stationery. I have so many gentle productivity planners. We have like the original ones and then the new ones. These are all here. So beautiful. This is my old camera that I never use. Coin purse that is empty. This is for cleaning lenses. So yeah, I really need to consolidate like all my camera stuff. I have a bunch of extra folios and stuff for cash envelopes, camera lens, there's another one. And then this is all filming equipment back here and a blank card. Okay. When I see this, it's really tempting for me to want to run away and just not deal with anything, but I don't think that's the good approach. So I need to just sort these things into piles and I need to kind of strategize of like what should go where. I feel like the stuff that I need quick and easy access to should go in the drawers, and then stuff that I need less frequently but still from time to time can come in here. And then things that I'm really very, very rarely using could go under the bed or in the closet. I'm gonna put on some music so that you guys can get some of the ASMR, and I'm gonna hop to it. Okay, that was so much easier and less time consuming than I anticipated. The new one, like the new setup looks so good. I'll show you guys like a full after once I'm done both the desk and that, so I'll know like this is how it's gonna look, but so much better already. We are going to move on to the desk now. So this is my home desk setup. It's a standing desk. That's why there's a million wires, and then we have this nice big monitor here. There's like a webcam that's JS's. This is my backpack that I should honestly just put in the closet because I don't use it every day. But yeah, the wires obviously isn't ideal, but there's not that much that can be done because I can't wrap them up Otherwise, when the desk goes up and down, it won't work. And then this is what's new. We got these Alex drawers together in the last vlog, as well as the air purifier. So it just, honestly, I love it so much because it's the same color, just makes kind of like an extension of the desk. And the desk just used to be kind of floating by itself. And I actually find these drawers make it look better. I just find it makes it look kind of like a more real home office rather than just like a random desk in the living room. If you guys remember my old desk, it was like a giant brown desk. And so it didn't have a lot of drawers or anything, but I was really able to spread my stuff out. And then I did a major downsize to this, you know, small white standing desk. The only storage was these drawers, which this is mine. This is JS's, and they're both packed. And then I have this organizer tray that is literally just full of clutter. Anytime I had papers, like here, this is like my tax bill actually that I have to pay, but I would always just have stuff lying around. It would end up spilling over there. So getting these drawers to be able to put things away, close the drawer, and walk away from a clean desk is such a game changer. So today we're gonna organize it. So most of these drawers are empty. This is the filter for the air purifier. I just randomly started throwing these bins. So we're gonna organize everything. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers, and then this last one is JS's. This top drawer, I'm pretty much gonna leave it empty actually, because when I'm not using my computer and when I'm not using my Bluetooth keyboard and trackpad, I'm gonna put them away in here, and they kind of end up taking up the whole drawer. So this one we're gonna leave empty for now, but I do wanna get into organizing this one. This is where I've just been shoving stuff for now. I've been sticking my notebooks. You guys know I'm like a huge notebook and planner girly, so I've always got stuff lying around. I have some printed out papers for my copywriting contract, my cash envelopes. So we need to organize this drawer and make just a better system so I'm not just throwing stuff in. And then this last drawer, I think this is where I want to store some of my camera gear and stuff. So we have a lot of space, which is fantastic. I'm gonna start with this third drawer that has all of the notebooks and the cash envelopes in here. I'm just gonna empty everything. I have some mail. This is the thing, you guys. I never know how long to keep my mail for. So let's say in here there was a bill. I had to pay something for my driver's license, like the annual fee. I pay it online. The payment goes through, like it's all good. How long do I need to keep this bill for? Do I keep it forever for my records? Do I throw it away? Like, what do you do? What do you do with your bills? You know, and like, I don't know why I always keep the envelope. Like I keep this ripped up. Like why? Why do I do that? So let's just take everything out. Let's take all of this out too. I'm actually gonna put these away since we're not even using it right now. So these can go in here. All right, so this third drawer, this is all copywriting papers, which I'm not done with yet. Okay, top drawer is for everyday stuff, things I use every day. The second drawer should be for, I think like pens and knickknacks and stuff. And then I can also keep in the back, because these drawers are very deep, like really, really deep. I think in the back is where I could keep, you know, these papers and stuff that like I need to hold on to, but I'm not using every single day. Even the thing like the stapler, like that can probably go back there. So this will be for all the little knickknacks and doodads. And then in here is where I will keep the stuff that I do grab every day. Can I do this? No. So cash envelopes, and my journal and my notebooks, these will all go in here. And then I think the fourth one down here, this could be for my camera gear. So I wanted to do one tray per camera. So for example, my camera goes in here, its charging cord can go in here. If its memory card for whatever reason is outside, that can go in there. And then they each have their own spot. And then these are the bags that I use for when I'm going out and about. I have like my adapter for my laptop, my corded headphones, which these actually come in so handy. Like $1,000 AirPod Pros, free headphones. I love them both equally. Go figure. So I use this bag to carry stuff around, and I also use this bag to carry my camera around. So I think it makes sense that they go back here together. However, I do want to keep these kind of out and separate so that I can see whether they're, like, I can see where they are kind of at all times. I think I'm gonna keep these up here because these fall more into like my everyday use category along with my hard drive, but it's over there. I'm uploading another video. So, okay, we're getting somewhere. The letters, let's put these aside for now because these are my nightmare. What's actually in here is my nightmare because this is me needing to pay my taxes. You know what? Here's a goal. Here's a goal because 28-year-old Zoe needs to no longer be afraid of taxes. I'm not afraid anymore. All right, let's get back to work. Okay, why does organizing make me feel so tired? Like, not even that many actual minutes went by, but I feel like I'm so focused that it's kind of exhausting. But the desk area is pretty much done. It's not perfect, but it's a fantastic start. And I think it's something that I'm going to be able to maintain because I feel like when it comes to organization, that's really important, is like, not just that you make it look pretty for the camera or for, you know, yourself for one day, but that you can actually like keep up with the system. I just wish that I had bought more of those bins. I thought I was buying too many, and yeah, I wish I had bought more like those little organizers because I feel like I could have had another small one for the paper clips, another skinny one for like my receipts and my letters. I don't think I'm gonna go to IKEA anytime soon because it was like so treacherous getting over there. I know I could order some more from Amazon, and like I probably could have just ordered from Amazon in the first place, but I feel like it's cheaper from IKEA, and I don't know, sometimes I don't love ordering on Amazon because it's just like a slippery slope, and then you end up ordering so much crap that you don't need, which I guess IKEA is the same. But anyway, all that to say, I wish I had more of those little bins. I don't, it's fine. Let me show you guys what I did. Okay, we'll start with this TV console. We'll skip right over this. So this is like the camera and tech stuff that I use relatively often, or I just want to know where it is like in storage. So my light, my phone tripod, computer case, and then the extension cord, as well as my microphones, all back there. And it's much less crowded. If I need to grab anything, it's really easy to just get in, get out, and not make a mess. Over here, this one I find looks so good. We have all the extra folios, my extra gentle productivity planners, my little kind of extra wallet. This is a disposable camera, and then the memory box with the photos. It's just nice and clean, and everything just closes up really well. So that was a good little declutter in there. Coming over to the desk, you used to be able to see all of the clutter from inside there. Now it's empty, like it's actually uselessly empty. I need to figure out what to do with this stuff. This is a really good little organizer, so I don't really want to get rid of it, but now everything's in the drawers. So this I'm just gonna leave for now, and then we'll see with time. Like all of these, it's what I'm saying, like I could have had a little organizer for, but we'll see with time. I may want to move the pens back in here and then put my receipts in the drawer. I can play around with that. I ended up shoving all of the mail and everything I didn't know what to do with in here, which is very bad, but I will deal with this before my birthday, okay? Pinky promise. Now we move into the drawers. I'm so happy and satisfied. So the first one will just be like where my computer goes and everything. So that's not too exciting. Second one looks great. We have, this is like hand cream, lip balm, essential oils. This little weird nut thing my aunt gave me for my birthday a bajillion years ago because I think she found it and it was like in the shape of a heart and she thought it was cute, and I've just never gotten rid of it. I always keep it in my desk, and I have like since I lived with my mom. So it's been a very long time. It's probably actually been, I don't know, maybe 15 years that I've had this little thing. So I just keep it. My highlighters and some Post-its, and then pens and Sharpies in here, more Post-its. This notebook I use all the time. It's from the line. It's just my like companion notebook. It's almost full actually. I need to go and get another one. And then I have my printed out papers in the back, stapler, scissors. Like all of this could be better organized, but I don't use it that often that I think it's just fine like that for now. Or I could end up putting all of this back in there. So we shall see. All right, next drawer. This one also isn't amazingly organized, but this is where I do come in and grab this stuff pretty often. Cash envelopes, my daily planner, and my daily journal. This is the dust bag from the line that when you order something, it comes in there. And I just like to keep it in case I'm traveling somewhere where I don't want my notebook to get scuffed up or even my folio. I just think it's good to kind of keep just in case. And then this box is where I keep all of my receipts for 2024. So that's just kind of shoved behind. Okay, and then last drawer, this is the tech drawer. So for my small camera, this one's gonna be for my big camera, phone charging cord. And then in here, I have the little to-go bags. The extra phone cases went in there, and that's that. All right, so that's it for the desk. Like I said, I'm feeling tired, but I wanna move right away into the bedroom because I know that if I stop, I'm gonna lose my momentum. So we just have to keep going. Yeah, all I wanna do is sit on the couch and watch Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, but we'll do that later. Welcome to my bedroom. Welcome to my closet. So I don't really like showing my closet on camera, and I'm gonna sound like such a spoiled brat when I say this, but I really don't like this closet, okay? I don't like it. It feels very manly, it feels very masculine, and that's because it's a man who built it. And I don't think straight men know how to make closets. I just don't. It was the guy who owned this place and like renovated it before JS bought it. He renovated the closet and like he needed a woman's touch. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys. Today what we're going to do is just kind of rearrange the closet. In the last vlog, I bought these under the bed organizers from IKEA because currently there's a lot of stuff shoved in there when we could be making good use of the under the bed storage. So I'm gonna stop dilly-dallying. I'll show you guys what I mean in the closet. It's all shelves like this and they don't close. So as much as you fold your clothes and as much as you try and organize it, like everything just, I find, looks messy. Ideally there'd be like a curtain in front. Anyway, or like drawers. I feel like drawers would be so much better because let's say, this is JS's side, but let's say like I want to take out a t-shirt, I have to be like so careful. And it's the same thing on my side. My side's even messier, like it's so bad. But anyways, right now, these two shelves are like horribly organized. It's my purses, it's my shoes, it's my stuff I don't know what to do with. And every time I show you guys inside my closet, I say I'm gonna deal with it, and we're not dealing with it today. What we are gonna deal with is down here. So these bottom two shelves, these are all dedicated to towels and bed linens, even this half of the shelf right here. So I'm losing 1, 2, 3 shelves that I think could otherwise serve better like purposes. You guys can see everything else is like really shoved, like my jeans are shoved everywhere. My athletic wear is starting to overflow a little bit. So what I wanted to do was take out all of these towels and actually put them under the bed, because then I could just easily slide it out, grab a new towel when it's time, you know, slide it out, refill with the clean towels, like nice and easy. These linens are the linens for the bed that we do use pretty often. I may leave these here, but these are the kind of spare linens that we use. We don't have a guest room or a guest bed or anything like that, but we'll put them on the couch if someone sleeps over on the couch, which doesn't happen too often, so these can definitely go into storage. So I wanted to talk quickly about like closet decluttering. I feel like every time we think about cleaning up or organizing our closets, the first thing that comes to mind is decluttering and like downsizing, getting rid of stuff. And I feel like in the past, for like the past many years, I've been kind of just in this cycle of like declutter, donate stuff, sell it, and then just reconsume. So it was like discarding, consuming, discarding, consuming. And I think discarding is important when, let's say you've been holding on to something that just doesn't fit you anymore. Every time you look at it, you're hard on yourself because you grew up and your body changed and it's normal. You know, those things we need to get rid of. And if you're someone who can't even shut the door of your closet because you have so much stuff, like, yeah, it might be time to declutter. I have decluttered so much, and I just feel like there's this constant pressure to always be decluttering. But it's like, what if you reach the point where like you just like what's in your closet, and maybe there's something in there that you haven't worn for a year, maybe you haven't worn it for 2 years, but you still like it. If you have space, I think it's totally fine to hold on to it. And I used to really, really buy into that message of like declutter, declutter, declutter. But I'm starting to think, I think because I'm just getting a bit older, and this is so crazy, but in getting older, I'm living, this is so weird, but I'm living through a trend recycling where I'm seeing things in store. And like this, my mom used to tell me this all the time, and my aunt too, like what the kids are wearing now was trendy when I was a little kid. So obviously I couldn't have held on to like, you know, my Y2K stuff because I was literally a child. It wouldn't fit me. But now that I'm at an age where, of course, my body's still going to change, but there is a chance that certain things that I have now will still fit me 5 years from now because I'm not growing like I was when I was a child or a teenager. And now that I'm seeing how these trends cycle, I have things that I'm like, I might not have worn this for 2 years, but in a year, I might be sad that I got rid of it. That's what I'm trying to say. And I've even had moments where I've been too ruthless in getting rid of stuff. And then I'll be like looking for it, or I'll be like, where is that, like, you know, that sweater, that flannel? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I got rid of it. And I kind of wish I didn't. So I feel like as long as you have the space, as long as you're not being a hoarder, it's okay sometimes to hold on to stuff. I don't know. That's like my new mentality. Let me know what you guys think. And I love when this happens. I kind of started thinking that because I was like, oh, it's probably time for another closet declutter. And I looked in my closet and I was like, well, I like everything. Like I don't want to get rid of anything. And then I saw a video from Lainey Ozark doing the same thing. And she ended up holding on to a lot of stuff. And she said the same thing. She's like, if you have something and you haven't worn it for a while, just put it in storage, wait a year, pull it back out, and you might, you know, be back in love with it. Or if you're not in love with it by then a year from now, like when you pull it back out, just get rid of it. So I thought that was cool. I was like, we're aligned. All right. Okay, so we have 3 of these. We have small, medium, and large. I think I'm gonna use large for the linens first because we'll just be able to like fill it right up. Small might be a little too small. I'm not sure about that one. I might actually be able to use this for like purses and stuff that I don't use too often. But then again, it's like out of sight, out of mind. And if I shove them under the bed, I may never use them. Anyway, we're gonna start with this one. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra seven extra white pillowcases. And I'm looking at some of them and they're like stained and stuff. So I might try and de-stain these and then send some of them to donation. But then again, it's like, if I can really get the stains out, it's always good to have white pillowcases lying around. So I'm gonna leave those out for now. I am not the premier laundry folder, okay? Like when it comes to sheets, I don't care. Oh, another pillowcase. This one looks good too. Oh, all of these smell like my dad's house, because I think he's the one who gave these to me. And then I kept them in my old apartment. I kept them in like this cedar trunk, which I ended up selling to the guy who moved into my place. But anyway, it all just smells like that, and it smells like home, because that cedar trunk has been in my family for so long, and it's actually, I'm so savage for getting rid of it. But I think it was like, no one wanted it, and there was no room for it here. And yeah, it's just so sad. Okay, so these are the Endy pillowcases. Now, we still have a bunch of room in here. So I think I'm gonna shove, this is our bonus duvet. I'm gonna shove it in here so that all of the bonus linens are just together. Realistically, I should put this on top of this, but not right now. I'm also gonna put this in here. This is our winter throw blanket for the couch. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put it underneath, actually. All right, fantastic. That is so good, and this will just slide under the bed. Next is towels. We're gonna see whether they fit better in the small one or the medium one. Oh, I think these are gonna go in the small one like perfectly. And this is one that we do want pretty easy access to, because I try and change the towels about once a week. Oh my gosh, you guys, like I have 2 free shelves now in the closet. It's so good, especially in the winter time. Like right now it's all my summer clothes that are out, so they don't take up as much room. But in the winter, when I have like my ski stuff and my thick socks and like, oh, this is gonna be so much better. I'm so happy. I'm just coming out here because the lighting is so much better, but I still have that medium-sized one to figure out. I'm gonna offer and see if there's something that JS wants to put under the bed, because our closet is still full of clutter. The other thing is, it might be a good idea to save it, because we want to get rid of our storage locker and try and get a smaller storage locker in the building. We have like a really big storage locker that honestly costs a lot of money. So it's good that like we're starting to do this, but I don't want to just fill it up for the sake of filling it up, because there might be something better that we can put in it that like really maximizes the space. But I now have those 2 extra shelves. So I'm gonna go in. I'm like, this is how much of a procrastinator I am. And I've talked about this before, of like not fully finishing tasks. Like I'll be almost done something and then I'm like, okay, time to stop. Like I have those 2 empty shelves and I'm like, meh, I'll go do them later. It's like, let's finish it now. So I'm gonna put my music back on. We're gonna finish those shelves and then on to the next step. I need water. Tired? Okay, you guys, we have one last thing to do before we take a little lunch break and then do our nails, and that is to fix up the bed. So I need to strip the bed, and then I'm going to put on the new duvet. We got a new duvet. Basically, when we upgraded beds, we upgraded to a king. We just kept the queen size duvet because changing beds, changing sheets, like it's a lot. So we just kept the queen size duvet. It's a good one from Parachute, but I'm actually working with a Montreal company called Lieberman Boutique on Instagram, and they sent over a king size duvet, which I'm so excited about, because in the beginning it was fine, but then now it's been about a year of this bed and it's starting to bother me that the duvet doesn't fit properly. So I'm gonna flip over the duvet, I'm gonna take off the sheets at the same time, and I'm actually gonna film what I need to film for Instagram. So really cool. Thanks Lieberman Boutique. It's really exciting to be working with them. So I figured I'd give them a shout out here on YouTube as well. And I'll just be able to show you guys like changing up the bed. So we have to kick off the dog. We have to kick you off because, yeah, we're gonna go for walks. Good girl. Look at this. Yeah. We did hard work today, huh? We did hard work. Yeah. Well, you've been lounging all day, actually. I've been working hard. Okay, I need you to come off because I need to do some stuff here. Jump off. Jump off. Good girl. Ouch. Right on my foot. So I'm gonna make lunch and just relax a little bit, and then Maggie and I will go for a walk. I need to pick up some things. I had some clothes tailored. I just like wanted them to fit me better. So I need to go pick those up, and then I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and pick up some new gel colors to do my nails this afternoon. It's so funny how like in organizing and tidying up your home, you can end up making a really big mess. And I feel like, especially because I'm filming, I'm just like on to the next thing and I'm not kind of backtracking and like cleaning up after myself. So I'm gonna do that too. But I'm just gonna make a nice little like parsley chicken feta salad for lunch. And I'm gonna put on DCC. I have 2 episodes left. Yeah. What are you looking at over here? Maggie, you love it? You love, oh yeah, no. She just like walked in here and like wouldn't leave. I'm home from my walk. I don't know why I'm holding this up, okay? It's so hot outside, but it felt good to get out. And now I'm ready to rest. It's almost 5 o'clock. JS should be on his way home from work. Just picked up 2 things from the tailor. This dress I got from Garage and the straps were like way too long. So hopefully this helps it fit better. It's a really cute dress and I want to wear it with my cowboy boots. So it should fit now. It cost 20 bucks to get the straps fixed, which is pretty expensive, but I figured this was like a kind of timeless dress. So I figured it was worth it. And the next thing that I got altered were these shorts. I bought them in France and they're just these cute linen shorts. I felt like the length was too long. Like, yeah, the length was a bit awkwardly long, like in between a Bermuda and like a shorter short. And I didn't want them tiny, but just a little bit shorter. So this also cost 20 bucks, which is, the shorts were 20 euros. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely expensive to get stuff hemmed, but I don't do it that often, only if it's something that like I really do see myself keeping for a while. And it's nice because then instead of just having something and never wearing it, you ensure that it fits you well, and like I'm gonna have these forever now, and they're so stretchy in the waist, so it's perfect. I just really hope the new straps like fit well. And then yeah, I bought nail polish, which I'm gonna show you guys in a second, and toothpaste, which is boring. So I have 1 episode to go of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show. It's so good. I feel like in another life, I would have loved to be a cheerleader, because cheerleading it's becoming a thing in Canada, but it's not like how it is in the States. And I've just always been so fascinated by it. And I feel like it would have been, I did do a little bit of cheerleading when I was like in my teens, but I feel like I would have loved to have started when I was a little kid and like be really good at it. Like I wish, in my mind, if I close my eyes, like I'm able to do flips and I'm like super flexible, but anyway. So I'm gonna get set up, and I haven't done my fingernails at home in a really long time. I think it's been probably over a year since I've done it. So I'm actually really excited to get set up and do it again. I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Okay, so here we have my nails set up. I always do it in front of the TV because it does take a while. So we have nail file, cuticle trimmer, nail clippers. These are the two new colors that I got. You always need rubbing alcohol. I like to have some cotton balls on hand. There's nothing to take off, so we don't need anything to take off the nails right now. This I will spread out over the tray just to like protect it. And then this is kind of like my nail kit that has my other colors. This is the light. It's like a mini light, but it does the job. It just plugs into like any USB. And these are like my little tools for doing nail art. The other thing I have is this cuticle remover, so that this is probably really bad for you, but you put it on your cuticles and then you use a little stick to like push away the dead skin, and it works really well. Yeah, so this works really well. So we're gonna do a full manicure today, not taking any nails off. I'm not gonna go in full depth of how I do everything. I'm just gonna kind of film it, and I might put like a voiceover over top. I've been asked so many times to do like a video about how I do my nails, and the thing is, every time I try and film it, I mess something up because I feel like the pressure of the camera. So I don't want to talk to the camera when I do it this time. If this goes well, then I can do a full tutorial. But yeah, it's been a year since I've done my fingernails, and I've decided this summer to go back to doing it myself just to save a little bit of money in the summertime, and it is fun. The reason I stopped was that it's just so time consuming, and Jess just went to the gym. It's so time consuming, and they do a better job when you go to the salon. Especially when I would go to the salon, I would get SNS. It would cost me about $60. Doing it at home, it's much cheaper, doesn't quite last as long, it takes a long time. So anyway, I just figured because I'm a bit less busy with work right now, it's like harder to justify going and getting my nails done and spending $60 a month. And it's not like it's something I hate doing. I actually hate sitting at the nail salon. I find it like so uncomfortable. So the good thing is when you're home, you get to watch TV, you get to watch YouTube, listen to a podcast. It just takes a while. So I'll show you the two colors that I got for today. These each cost $15, and this is my favorite at-home nail polish. It's from the brand Looky, and this is a 3-in-1. So the reason I like this one, and the reason I've started gravitating towards this brand, is because instead of needing to do a base coat, 2 or 3 color coats, and then a top coat, you only do 3 to 4 of the color coats, and it doesn't last as long as when you do like a full, let's call it, when you do the full like 5-coat manicure. It doesn't quite last as long, but it's so much easier to get off, and getting your nails off, especially at home, is the worst part. So yeah, this is just like a good kind of happy medium. I threw away a lot of my colors because they were old and expired, and I'm trying to refill my collection with these 3-in-1s because, like I said, it's just so much easier. So I got these two colors today. I went with like a nice kind of beachy summery blue and like a milky pink. I'll put a picture on the screen of my inspo. I'm going to try and do a tiny bit of nail art. I'm not going to do the full evil eye because I don't have all the colors, but I'm just going to do like a blue dot on each nail and keep it kind of natural. My nails are pretty long right now, but both of my middle fingers have cracked, so I need to file these down, then we're going to paint them, and yeah, I'm just going to watch TV while I do it. So let's do it. You guys ever like spit your drink out when you drink from a straw? No more Coke, by the way. No more. I had 3 of those ones in the cans. I shared the rest. 2 of them were even on camera, and no more Coke. I'm good. You guys really came for me with those, and I deserved it. All right, nails. So the first thing I'm doing here is cutting and filing my nails. I wanted all my nails to be even, so I actually use the nail clippers. However, I find when I use the nail clippers, I often can cut too short, so just be careful with them. Sometimes you may just want to use your nail file to bring your nails down. The next step that I'm doing is cutting away any hangnails with some cuticle clippers. These are an amazing investment in your at-home nail setup, just because, I don't know, personally, I pick at the size of my nails. I get so many hangnails, and these cut them off clean and safe. Now I'm going ahead with that gel that I told you guys about and just doing the cuticle removal process. This is not necessary. It can help you get like a cleaner manicure, but I'm not really sure how good it is for you. Now you guys can see that I am roughing up the surface of my nail. This just helps the nail polish stick. It helps your nail polish last a little bit longer. And then I'm wiping each nail with some rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad. Now that the nails are prepped, it is time to start painting. I am by no means a pro at this, but I have gotten better along the way. And honestly, you guys, it really just comes down to practice. The first couple manicures you do are going to be pretty sloppy, and you will get better with time. The best tip that I can give you guys is to paint your dominant hand first. So paint with your bad hand first. For example, if you are right-handed, you want to paint your right nails first using your left hand. It is so much harder to paint when you have fresh nail polish on your hand. So I find it's a lot easier to just get your bad side out of the way and then finish with your good side. You will get a more precise coat even using your bad hand. In between each coat, you want to cook your nails or cure them, as the professionals say. So you want to stick them under the UV light. And in this case, I am doing 3 coats of this nice pink color. So I cook them 3 times. Then I wipe each nail with the rubbing alcohol once again. And then what I like to do is take a little nail file and just using a really thin nail file around the nail to make sure that nothing is stuck, to get rid of any excess nail polish that might have cured. Then I'm going in and adding my little blue dots, curing once again, rubbing again with rubbing alcohol, and we're done. Oh my God, okay. That's better. All right, my nails are done. I'm obsessed. They turned out so cute. Okay, my only like tiny complaint is that I feel like I cut them way too short. Like they are as short as they could go. And like obviously my painting isn't perfect because I'm not a professional, but I really, really love it. And yeah, this only cost me $15 in nail polish that I'm gonna be able to use again and again. I think I'm gonna paint my toes the blue of here so that I can be a little matchy for the month of July. But yeah, this made me super happy. It's after 6. I'm just waiting for JS to get off of his last call of the day, and then we're gonna make dinner together. So yeah, I'm just sitting outside until he's done, and I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had such a fun day with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed Life Makeover Part 2. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.